Okay, so let's talk about something we have all been through. I call it the name game. It's that awkward social dance we do when a name just vanishes from our brain. But don't worry, in this explainer, we're going to learn the strategies you need to win every single time.
Picture this. You're in the middle of a great conversation. You're connecting, it's all going so well, and then it hits you. That cold, sinking feeling in your stomach. You realize you have absolutely no clue what the other person's name is. We've all been there, right?
It is just the most cringe-worthy moment. You know their face, you remember that funny story they told you last time, but the name is just gone, a total blank. But here's the thing, it's not actually your fault. Our brains are often so busy trying to make a good first impression that the name itself doesn't stick. It's like a tiny cognitive glitch. So the real question isn't why it happens, but what you do about it. All right, let's get into our toolkit. We're going to start with level 1, the polite exit. This is your most basic foundational move. It's all about making a quick, graceful escape before things can even get awkward. And here is your magic phrase. It's so simple, but so effective. I'm in a bit of a hurry. The beauty of this line is that it works almost anywhere. It's casual, it's polite, and it gives you an instant, believable reason to end the chat without seeming rude at all. Now, the key is all in the delivery. You can't just blurt it out. You've got to be smooth. So you start with something friendly, like, hey, it was so great chatting. Then you drop the line, but I'm actually in a bit of a hurry. And you finish it off with a quick reason. I've got to meet a friend. Boom. Simple, effective, and you're gone before they even have a chance to notice. Okay, but sometimes you can't just make a run for it. You're stuck in the conversation. For those moments, we need to level up. Welcome to level 2, the honest approach. This is all about just owning the memory lapse, but doing it with total grace. So listen closely, because the wording here is absolutely crucial. You don't say, I forgot your name. That sounds kind of blunt, right? Instead, you use this much softer phrase. Saying their name has slipped your mind makes it sound like a small, temporary accident, not like you didn't care enough to remember in the first place. It's a subtle shift, but believe me, it changes everything. So here's how you do it. You start with a really genuine, oh, I'm so sorry, and then you follow it up with, your name has just slipped my mind. And then comes the most important part. You just listen. They'll tell you their name, you say, right, of course, and you can move on without any of that lingering awkwardness. All right, it's time for the advanced class. This is level 3. This is for when you really don't want to admit you forgot. These are the pro-level, kind of sneaky tricks to figure out a name without anyone ever knowing.
We've got 2 brilliant strategies for you here. First up, the classic business card trick. This is perfect in any kind of professional setting. Asking to connect just seems like a natural, positive end to a conversation. The second one is its modern-day cousin, the email trick. Just say something like, hey, I should send you that link we were talking about, and ask them to type their email into your phone. 99% of the time, their name is right there in the email address. Problem solved, and they're none the wiser.
So there you have it. We've just built a super powerful toolkit to handle pretty much any situation where a name escapes you. Let's do a quick recap of the awesome new strategies you've got in your back pocket. Okay, so think of it like this. When you just need a quick escape, you've got your go-to phrase. When you feel like being honest is the best policy, you have a really graceful way to do it. And when you want to be a little bit of a secret agent about it, you have 2 covert tricks up your sleeve. No matter the goal, you now have the perfect tool for the job. So the next time you feel that moment of panic start to creep in, just stop. You don't have to. You have the moves, you have the phrases, and you've got the confidence to handle it. The only question left is, are you ready to play?